Hey everybody, Dr. Strife here, bringing you a new video. So we're going to talk about online tournaments. I just recently entered some, and one of them being the Guilty Gear Strive free tournament. I've entered the Tatsunoko versus Corona tournament as well, which is a Tatsunoko versus Capcom tournament. And I just wanted to share some advice for people who are getting into online tournaments and what I've seen, what I've learned, and what I've talked to with others about their experiences and what you need to know. Some of this might seem like common knowledge and basic common sense, but you'd be surprised at how many people may not know some of this stuff. So, I want to thank Cyril Defunct Games for talking with me in this conversation. He is my muse. Very lovely gentleman. You should check out his content, especially if you like old game magazine stuff. Got a lot of good stuff there. Anyway, let's get started with our list. So, make sure you check your internet connection. It's very key, very important, because you're playing an online tournament. If your internet sucks, you're not going to have a good time, because they check these things. When I went to the free tournament for Guilty Gear Strive, they actually will make you do a connection test if you or your opponent have a complaint about how the match ran. So they'll make you do connection speed test. On top of it, they'll check to see if you're using a LAN cable. That's right, you have to be wired up to play in these tournaments. And I don't know how many tournaments actually allow Wi-Fi usage, most don't. In fact, with the Guilty Gear Strive tournament that I recently competed in, they require a LAN cable. That's right, you have to have a LAN cable to play in a lot of these tournaments. And make sure it's set up properly. Just make sure you go into your console settings, like after you plug it in, to make sure it's switched to that from your Wi-Fi, and you should be good to go. But just know you can get disqualified if you're not using a LAN cable, so make sure to wire up. It's for you and everybody's protection. Make sure to show up on time. Common sense, right? But some tournament pro players don't really get that and think that they can just have a special thing that they can just go register later if they want to and sleep in. Nah, it doesn't work like that, fam. Nope, you gotta make sure that you go there, get there on time, make sure to get there right when they say you need to be there to sign in, so that way you're registered for the tournament. Be there when they say, hey, we need to get you guys ready, make sure you show up at this time. And yeah, just show up there, be in the Discord. A lot of these tournaments are run through Discord, so make sure you have Discord. I guess that's another thing I could add on to here, huh? So make sure you add a Discord, their Discord, to it, and yeah, you should be good to go. So just make sure to do that. And also, communication is key with tournament organizers and your opponents. What you'll need to do, basically, is just go talk to the tournament organizers, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Just be like, hey, what time does this start? Where do I need to go check in at? And then, where can I find who I'm paired with? And then, yeah, and also with your opponent, just like things like, hey, what room are we in? Am I creating a room for us to play in? Are you creating a room for us to play in? Oh, I need to switch my character. May I do that? And also, of course, communication as far as the rules, because there are certain rules when it comes to characters you choose, how you can choose them, when you can choose them. Most don't have like a ban list, but most of them will be like, well, if you lose with a certain character or you win with a certain character, you can't just swap out willy-nilly, you know, to counter pick and stuff like that. That's usually frowned upon too. And yeah, as I mentioned, follow the rules. They're going to have a list of rules. If you have any questions, make sure to ask them. And also, my final rule, the golden rule, don't be an ass. Nobody likes an ass at all. So just be nice, be friendly with people, and yeah. And my good friend Dr. Science, who hosts the Tatsunoko versus Corona tournaments, he always says that make sure you communicate with others. When it comes to the tournament, make sure you communicate with the tournament organizers, listen to what they say. They work very hard to put this stuff together, and it's sometimes a thankless kind of job, so make sure to let them know you appreciate them. This is parts for me. Make sure you let them know you appreciate them, you appreciate what they do, and yeah, just, you know, thank them for putting on something great. Even if you don't win, that's okay. And that's another thing. If you don't win, it's not the end of the world. There's more competitions. And even if you don't win, you can still gain something from it. You can learn. You can even go back and watch your replays of these games and be like, okay, I could have done this here. Or, oh, maybe I need to practice against that. you can always learn what to do and improve yourself and improve your skills for the future. So, who knows? Maybe you could be the next Sonic Fox or Justin Wong. Maybe not. I don't want to put that on your shoulders, but I will say this. I will say you can have a good time at these tournaments if you just follow those steps. Make sure you have a good connection. Make sure you have good communication. And just listen and be a good person. Say good games to your opponent. As long as their internet connection didn't screw up everything. Okay, just kidding there. But seriously, be respectful so they can be respectful and kind. I feel like that's the best way to do it. I know there's some arguments on it, but, even if the match wasn't great, just be kind. Don't be a dick. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, let me know what you think. Is there anything I'm missing from tournaments that you may have competed in and be like, you know what? Maybe you should have talked about this. You know what? I'm not perfect, but yeah. Let me know what you think down below. And I want to thank Dr. Science for giving me a couple of bits for this video, and Cyril, Defunct Games, for giving me this. And yeah, you can also go watch some of my tournament match footage stuff. And I'm thinking about competing more in the future. But I wanted to share this because, I think these things can be very fun, but they can also be stressful. And as long as you make sure that you do these things, you're going to have a good time. So anyways, till next time, everybody, make sure to subscribe, click that bell so you know when I drop a video, and yeah, you can follow me on my socials like Twitter and Twitch. Yeah, we'll link everything. And yeah, till next time, everybody, Dr. Strife saying game on.